Cyclone Yasa has continued to weaken overnight and has begun to move past Fiji as a Category 2 system. 17.6 degrees south and 179.5 degrees west. That's right, the storm has crossed over the anti-meridian as of 9 AM Fiji time on December 18th, 2020. A wind speed of 105 miles per hour or 170 kilometers per hour, a central pressure of 967 millibars, and the storm is moving 16 miles an hour or 25 kilometers per hour east-southeast, or a compass bearing of 120. And it is a stage 7 on the CDPS scale. Now it still has a CDPS scale rating due to still affecting land areas. Breaking down that stage 7, we have a wind speed of major, a storm size of significant, rainfall potential is major, and the overall threat to land is significant to major. Now a stage 7 on the CDPS scale still means catastrophic damage is still possible, and this situation should still not be taken lightly. The storm has wind fields of 175 nautical miles to the northeast, 170 nautical miles to the southeast, 155 nautical miles to the southwest, and 145 nautical miles to the northwest. Once again, I do want to reiterate, the storm is at 105 miles an hour at 967 millibars at 17.6 degrees south and 179.5 degrees west. The storm is currently 10 miles or 16 kilometers away from Vatuvara, 14 miles or 22 kilometers away from Tatakau, 63 miles or 101 kilometers away from Tubau, 64 miles or 103 kilometers away from Samo in the Northern Division. The previous updates we had referred to Samo in the Western Division, and 140 miles or 225 kilometers away from the capital of Fiji, Suva. You are also seeing the cone from the RSMC Fiji on your screen there. Now the darker orange areas are indicative of gale force warnings, whilst the lighter orange areas are indicative of gale force watches. Now at some point it is very likely for all of these areas to experience tropical storm force conditions. Right, so here's our estimate being 105 miles an hour, which is in slight disagreement with the JTWC's latest estimate, which is going with 110 miles per hour. Speaking of the JTWC, here is the latest cone from them. Now, the storm is on a permanent weakening trend and should not be strengthening at all throughout the rest of the storm's life. The storm is also expected to once again cross over the anti-meridian back into the eastern hemisphere and eventually dissipate. Now the storm is on its way to cooler waters, so this storm, trust me, does not have that much longer left. So the models are suggesting that the storm's intensity is weakening throughout the rest of the storm's life. The shear is also expected to shoot for the moon before falling once again. The sea surface temperatures are going to fall off of a cliff, and relative humidity is also expected to fall from now up until the storm's dissipation. So as you can see, the storm is still impacting land areas of Fiji, but it is gradually moving away from the area.